Students, please note down. These notes are available in the description of video. Please download your notes. Dear students, in today's lecture we will clear post-transcriptional modifications, means after the formation of RNA, after transcription, the RNA requires some processing, some modifications. As we know, in case of prokaryotes like bacteria, E. coli, the entire information of DNA that exists in continuity. It means after the formation of RNA, in case of prokaryotes, the RNA remains functional and that RNA doesn't require post-transcriptional modifications. But in case of eukaryotes, note down all competitive exam students, BSc students, because this lecture is specially designed for competitive exam students. In case of eukaryotes, the DNA, the most of genes are split genes or interrupted genes having alternately arranged sequences of coding regions and non-coding regions. These coding sequences are functional regions and these are named exons, while these non-coding sequences, non-functional regions, these are called junk DNA or these are called introns. Note down, in case of eukaryotes, most of eukaryotic DNA, about 95% of human genes are split gene, interrupted gene, having alternately arranged sequences of exons, introns. Exons are coding sequences, functional regions, while these introns having junk DNA, non-functional, non-coding sequences. Such genes are split gene, interrupted gene. These split gene, in case of eukaryotes, undergo transcription. As a result, the RNA is so formed. That RNA is non-functional. Dear students, it is primary transcript. It is hnRNA. It is heterogeneous nuclear RNA. Note down, the RNA which is transcribed by this split gene having both exonic and intronic sequences. This RNA also consists of both sequences, coding and non-coding, means functional and non-functional regions. This newly transcribed RNA is primary transcript or it is heterogeneous RNA, hnRNA. Note down each and every point for competition. This RNA molecule, it is non-functional, it is primary transcript, and this hnRNA undergoes post-transcriptional, means after its formation it requires some modification, some processing like cleavage. Dear students, it means cleavage means this RNA molecule, it is larger in size. It is a precursor of several RNAs, and this larger RNA about 45S, S is Swedberg unit, and this 45S is cleaved into smaller functional units, and that process is carried by an enzyme which is an RNA enzyme. Note down neat students, this enzyme is ribonuclease P. It is not a protein enzyme, it is RNA enzyme. And this ribonuclease P, it cleaves this larger sized RNA 45S into 41S and it converts into 32 and 20S. This 32S further changed into 28S plus 5.8S RNAs, while this 20S is converted into 18S functional RNAs. It means the newly transcribed large sized RNA that is cleaved, it is segmented, and this non-functional 45S RNA undergoes cleavage. And this process is carried by an enzyme which is RNA enzyme, that is ribonuclease P enzyme. It cleaves this 45S into smaller functional units. Second point is capping. Very important, each and every point. Dear students, it is capping. It means in case of functional mRNA, at this terminus 5' end, a cap is added, and this cap is 7-Mg. It is 7-methyl guanosine cap. That is a modification of GTP, guanosine triphosphate. And dear students, this cap at 5' end, it protects the mRNA, functional mRNA, from several enzymes like phosphatases and nucleases. It means at 5' end, this cap, which is 7-Mg, 7-methyl guanosine, that is a modification of GTP, guanosine triphosphate, and this cap, it is protective in nature. It protects the functional mRNA from phosphatases and nucleases enzyme. Third modification, that is tailing. It means at 3' end of mRNA, a poly A chain is added. At 3' end, at 5' end, a cap is added, and on this 3' terminus, at this end 3', a poly A tail that consists of about 100 to 200 adenylic acid, and these ribonucleotides are added over this 3' end. This process is named tailing. Adding of this cap at 5' end, it is capping, and addition of this 100 to 200 ribonucleotide adenylic acid residues over this 3' end, it is tailing. Next process is very important, it is splicing. Dear students, note down in today's lecture, important point is splicing. It means in this non-functional mRNA, having both groups functional and non-functional, these are exonic regions and these are intronic regions. It means these non-functional intronic sequences are removed and these functional sequences are joined together. That process is named splicing. Note down, splicing means removal of these non-functional intronic groups, splice sites, and joining of these exonic functional coding sequences. That process is splicing. It is carried by a special complex, that is spliceosome complex, that consists of S and RNP. Note down, small nuclear ribonucleoprotein complexes, and this S and RNP is named as SNAP. It recognizes the splice site, that intronic group, at 5' end a dinucleotide, that is GU, and at 3' end a sequence of dinucleotide, that is AG. It means at this intron group at 5' end the nucleotide sequence is GU, and at 3' end it is AG. This is GUAG rule. And this SNARP, or it is SNRNP, it recognizes this intron group. Here it enters in this site and a complex is formed. That complex is spliceosome complex, that is formed by protein and RNA, ribonucleoprotein complex. And this spliceosome, it removes these intronic sequences, while these exonic functional coding sequences are ligated. These are fused together. These are linked together by an enzyme, that is ligase enzyme. As a result, this functional RNA is formed. This entire process is splicing, means removal of non-functional intronic splice sites by this complex, it is spliceosome. It recognizes GU dinucleotide at 5' end and AG dinucleotide at 3' end, it is GUAG rule. At this spliceosome which removes the intron non-functional groups, and these functional groups are linked by ligase enzyme. As a result, this functional mRNA is formed. Next processing is nucleotide modifications. It means in case of RNA, tRNA, transfer RNA, some nucleotides are modified. Either these are methylated or deaminated. As some nucleotides are methylated like cytosine and guanosine, while deamination of adenine, at that adenine produce inosine, and inosine and dihydrouracil and pseudouracil, which are required for the functioning of tRNA transfer RNA. This is all about post transcriptional modifications. प्यारे बच्चों, in case of eukaryotes, जो भी genes, and these genes are split gene entrapted genes. Such type of genes having both types of sequences coding these functional groups, और इनको नाम देंगे बच्चों coding sequences are exons, while these non-functional groups are introns. ऐसे genes को प्यारे बच्चों हम नाम दे रहे हैं split gene entrapted genes. Such a split gene जो प्रोड्यूस करेगी, and that RNA it is non-functional. This non-functional RNA, it undergoes post-transcriptional modifications. क्या मतलब? RNA बनने के बाद some modifications are needed. It means इस RNA molecule को हम change करेंगे into functional group, into functional mRNA. Some modifications are 5' end, यहाँ बच्चों capping होगी. At this capping, it is 7-methyl guanosine. It means at this end, 5' end, a cap is added. At this cap 7-methyl guanosine, जो कि modification है GTP की, guanosine triphosphate. और बच्चों यहाँ tail की बात करें तो over this tail region at 3' end, about 100 to 200 adenylic acid, several RNA nucleotides, poly A tail is added. This process, इसको कहेंगे हम capping, and addition of this poly A tail over 3' end, इस process को कहेंगे बच्चों हम tailing. अब next step very important, that is splicing. प्यारे बच्चों, splicing means हमें रिमूव करना है इंट्रोन्स को, and that these introns non-functional regions are recognized by SNRNP, small nucleoribonucleoproteins, और these small SNRNPs और synapse recognize करेंगे किसको? splice site को. at 5' end के ऊपर हमें सीक्वेंस दिखाई देगी, that is GU, और at 3' end AG, that is GUAG rule. यहाँ कॉम्प्लेक्स बनेगा, दैट कॉम्प्लेक्स इज स्प्लिसियोसोम, और प्यारे बच्चों दिस स्प्लिसियोसोम रिमूव करेगा इंट्रोज को, और ये जो सेगमेंट है फंक्शनल रीजन्स उनको लाइगेट करना है, फ्यूज करना है बाय लाइगेज एंजाइम. एज ए रिजल्ट ये फंक्शनल RNA इज फॉर्म्ड. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट पोस्ट ट्रांसक्रिप्शनल मॉडिफिकेशंस. प्यारे बच्चों, RNA बनने के बाद कुछ मॉडिफिकेशंस, सम चेंजेस, प्रोसेसिंग, बिकॉज जो RNA बना था दैट वाज नॉन फंक्शनल, उसको फंक्शनल RNA में चेंज करना है. लाइक इंट्रॉन्स नॉन फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स को रिमूव करेंगे और दीज एक्सोन्स फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स को ज्वाइन करेंगे. दैट प्रोसेस इज कैरिड बाय a spliceosome complex. That is a complex which is made up of proteins plus RNA. Spliceosome. और द फंक्शनल ग्रुप को ज्वाइन करेंगे बाय लाइगेज एंजाइम. 5' एंड पे कैपिंग होगी, दैट इज 7 mg, इट इज 7 मिथाइल ग्वानोसिन विच इज ए मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ जीटीपी ग्वानोसिन ट्राइफॉस्फेट। 3' एंड के ऊपर प्यारे बच्चों हम 100 to 200 poly A, it means it is a chain of adenylic acid. About 100 to 200 RNA nucleotides are added at 3' end. और tRNA में some nucleotides are modified, some nucleotides, इसका मतलब कुछ modifications होंगी, like methylation होगा, deamination होगा। As a result in tRNA some nucleotides जो बनेंगे वो बनेंगे बच्चों डाईहाइड्रोयूरासिल, सूडोयूरासिल, आइनोसिन फ्रॉम एडेनिन।